are you, man?
I'm splendid, bro. Happy to be talking to you, man. What's going on?
I know it's been a few months since we last connected. I got to be honest. Thank you for joining us on the DJX Happy Hour. This is what we're calling it. Can I first start by saying that I've been having the worst hair day today ever, and I need to ask you: was there ever in a time in your life that you haven't loved your hair?
Every other day. See, I got curly hair, so it's a bit unpredictable. But especially in high school, it's taken my whole life to figure out what I really need to do to make my hair look good. I mean, I used to have it a little longer than I wanted. I used to let it get greasy. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, man. So there's been plenty of times where I would look in the mirror at my hair and be like, oh, I hate how this looks. But I'm starting to grasp it a little bit. But it's curly. See, it has a mind of its own.
Yeah. Well, like my hair, I don't know what to do. Like it sticks up. I don't have natural curls. I'm a redhead. So I always got, when I was growing up, the, carrot top references, the kids making fun of you because you have red hair. But now I kind of like it because it's different and it matches my dog.
That's reason enough. You know what's crazy is I was just looking at your hair before we started talking about it, and I was like, I like how he's wearing it. I like how you got it like that. There's something unique about that.
It's unique. I like that. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. It's unique. I like that. Oh man. So how fun was shooting the video for the What's Poppin' remix? That looked like it had to be a blast.
One of the best days of my life. It was incredible. I mean, I was just telling them that it was so surreal for me just when Wayne walked on set and started rapping, because it was like this moment of validation. This is what I've been fantasizing about my whole life. That's one of my favorite ever. So the whole day was easy. It was quick and easy, and it was fun, bro. It was like you said. I know we looked like we were having a good time because we really were. I felt an instant connection to those guys, and that surprised me because they're superstars, but they had a warmth to them. Wayne was in a great mood, and I know historically Wayne can be moody, but he was in a great mood. He was so nice to me, bro. So I had a great day.
I love that he in his verse literally did one of your lines from the original. I thought that was just like a tip of the hat. Like, I can't write a better line than what you already did, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah, he's a real one. Now, that was thrilling. I can hang my head on that for the rest of my life.
So walk me through that process. Do you you start getting all this attention for like What's Poppin', and the baby and Tory Lanez and them, like you give them the beat and you're like, all right, write a verse and then let's all figure it out, or are you like writing it with them and creating with them?
Well, we all worked on it remotely, so I got sent in the verses one by one. They just send them in, and I didn't really give any input. I just said, kill it. But they knew what the deal was. It's a hot record, and Tory and DaBaby both knew Wayne was on it. So they knew they had to bring it. So everybody brought it. Everybody just brought it.
Okay, so can I ask you why Justin Bieber put on his Instagram story what sounded like him rapping a verse in What's Poppin', and then you retweeted it? Like talk to me about that.
Well, Justin really likes the song, and he likes to rap sometimes. So I think it was one of those records that it has a strange effect on people. Anyone that likes rapping, it really inspires people to rap. So I think Justin heard it and he was like, "Oh, I got to get on this." And we had talked about potentially putting it out together, and he was almost on the remix that is out. He was almost on that, but you know how things go. So we both agreed that the best way to do it was how he did it. He just kind of organically leaked it, and it created discussion, but it was tasteful because he just like said, "Here, it's here," but you know, we didn't put no big push behind it, but everybody knows it happened because it's him.
Like, I saw that on his story, and immediately I was like, man, you know what Jack could do? He could do the 2019 Lil Nas X and re-release What's Poppin' every few weeks with a different feature on it every single time, and make millions of dollars.
Oh, that's what they're saying. As soon as I seen that, I said, all right, I got to chill out.
Well, I mean, it's fine. Like, did you have any relationship with any of those guys before the remix, like Lil Wayne or DaBaby or Tory Lanez or even Bieber?
Well, I met Tory once, and he shook my hand and gave me props like a little over a year ago. So I knew he thought I was tight. But I had never met DaBaby, and I found out afterwards that Wayne has been listening to me for a couple years. He'd been a fan, just under the radar. So I think they all knew of me, but this was our first chance to all be around each other. And, you know, next time we see each other, we can smile. But for the first time, yeah, this was it.
Yeah. Isn't it weird when a peer or someone that you've admired for a while, like, says that they listen to you or that they recognize your work or something? It's different than a fan, you know. It's fans you love, and it's like that's how you build your brand and everything. But it's like it's a different level when someone's like, yep, you know, I've been there, you're doing it, and I like your stuff. That hits a little different.
It's way different. The validation is strong.
Yeah.
I just be like, yeah, I've been listening to you too.
Yeah, I remember when you were on a song with Static X, Lollipop. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah. So, anyways, man, if you were on a podcast, if you had to host a podcast that was something other than, say, a topic other than like music or U of L related, what would be your go-to topic?
Great question. I suppose I would discuss culture. I would discuss what's going on. I would talk about movies. Yeah, I'm kind of opinionated about movies. I'm a little bit of a movie snob. I'm a cinephile, so I think that'd be a good topic for me. I like movies.
Okay. Tell me a movie. Like I know I can't ask you your favorite movie because that's way too broad. That's way too vague. But like, do you have a favorite like drama?
Now I'll tell you what my favorite type of movie is.
Okay.
I like a movie that is shot in one setting, the whole movie. And it's not a ton of those, but after watching enough movies, I've realized that's what I like. Like Rear Window, Hitchcock. Yeah. The whole movie's in his apartment. Hitchcock has another movie called Rope. I don't know if you've seen Rope. The whole movie's in the same apartment. But I like movies that you start to know your way around the setting as the viewer. Like even something like a TV show like The Office. Yeah. I love that you or me, we could go in that office and we could walk to anyone's desk if they asked us because we know our way around it.
Right.
I like that. I like that familiarity. So that's what I like out of a movie. But I like dramas. And I like that.
You shout out not Al Pacino. Who do you shout out? I'm drawing
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. What's your favorite Robert De Niro movie?
Sheesh.
So you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
The second Godfather.
Oh, yes. That's good. Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's and I'm gonna say Meet the Parents is probably high up there. Because Robert De Niro is completely not that character from The Godfather and from Goodfellas and all of those different movies. But yeah, I'd say probably Meet the Parents is a high second on my list of Robert De Niro movies.
I've never seen that.
You never have? Oh
Mm-mm.
my gosh. Like the line, I have nipples, Greg, can you milk me? You've never heard that line? Oh my God. Jack.
I still got some catching up to do.
No, that's like, if you appreciate De Niro, meet the parents, Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson and Robert De Niro is, I'm not going to endorse it too much because I don't want to overhype it, but it's solid. It's a solid movie. I think you'll like it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to watch it.
There you go. There you go. So what is, I guess you're going to ride the wave of what's poppin'. Then do you have anything beyond? I know we're still kind of in that weird place where we can't do live shows right now, and you can't get in front of fans, but you have a timeline for what's next. Or I know you're just gearing up what's poppin', even though we've been playing it for months, but yeah.
Which I appreciate. Yeah, man, it's funny. We do have to kind of play it by ear right now and see how the world's shifting. But luckily, with all this time at home, I've had a lot of time to record, so I got a lot of follow-ups. So
Okay.
I guess the next step is deciding with all this music what I want to come with next.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jack Harlow, this wouldn't be a DJX happy hour without some sort of toast. I don't know if you have anything there in your car or anything that you can cheers to, but I've got several different beverages that we can cheers to, and I'll toss them out, and you can tell me what you think I should open. So I've got.
Man, let me see something.
All right, so I've got just good wholesome water that we can cheers to. Healthy, health, boring, still healthy. All right, so there's that. I do have some rum. So I got some rum. I got some Huber's bourbon, which Huber's up there in Starlight, Indiana. I've got some Woodford Double Oaked bourbon because Kentucky. And
that's the one.
And I've got champagne.
I think we got to go Woodford, man.
Matt, you know what? That's a good choice. That's a good choice. So, man, when are you gonna release a line of drinks?
Man, I've been approached a couple times, but it seems that for some of the drinks I want to work with, I have to wait a couple years until I'm of age.
Well, you don't mind if I have a little bit of that, do you?
No, I don't. I don't.
All right. Well, Jack, thank you very much. Cheers to you and to your success. And I plan on seeing a lot more of you here in the future, and can't wait to see what you become here. All right?
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you supporting me from the jump, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro. I'll see you around.